Hey there, Dennis. I wanted to make you a quick little video. I think it'd be easier for me to just talk to you for a little bit instead of trying to type up all the thoughts that I'm having here. Also, the camera, or not the camera, the microphone that I'm using right now, it gets a lot of feedback sometimes. So if you hear this like obnoxious vibrating sound, I'm very sorry. Right now I can't seem to get my good microphone working. You asked a couple of good questions in your email here, and I'm going to address them, but let me kind of tell you where I'm at with this. I no longer promote this. I no longer get out there and put this out there. If somebody comes in and submits me a support ticket, I'm going to do my very best to take care of them. And just because I don't personally get out there and promote this, other people do. There are other people out there who sell this, and you purchased this from somebody else. You didn't purchase this from me because I don't actually put it out there. But what has happened over time is that some of the people who sell this, they don't feel like dealing with their new customers, and they realize, hey, Jason's over there, and I'll just send my customers over there to Jason and let Jason take care of them. So that's kind of what's happened here. And before I actually quit actually promoting this myself, I created a new version of it that actually is realistic. The version that you purchased isn't realistic. You're not going to be able to put ads on Craigslist to make a bunch of money. It's not going to happen. I know that's not probably what you want to hear, but you can actually make money. It's all about having managed expectations. And what has happened over time is that Craigslist has really cracked down. You can't get out there and post ads all over the country. You cannot do it. If you try, what's going to happen is your ads will get flagged or your ads will get ghosted. Flagging is when the community flags your ad down. No one on Craigslist likes to see business opportunity ads, so when you put them up, they're going to get flagged down. And secondly, ghosting. If you're sitting in Georgia and you try to post in California, when you log into your Craigslist account, you're going to see a little ad in there saying, hey, I got an ad running in California. But if you go to the California Craigslist and look for your ad, you can't find it. It's ghosted. They make it look like, they make you believe that the ad went up, but it didn't actually go up. So years ago, what you purchased absolutely did work. You could get on Craigslist, blast out the ads, and the money would come pouring in, but it's not like that anymore. And that's why I remade a new version. When people purchased this from me before I stopped selling it, when they purchased it, they would come in and I have it set up in the no-brainer reports where I'm explaining, listen, you're not going to make a bunch of money. Manage your expectations. I'm going to show you how to spend a small amount of time, and during the small amount of time, you're going to make a small amount of money, an extra 20, 60, 80 bucks a month. Not a lot of money. And then I show you how to take that small amount of money and use a program called Profit Clicking and take that money and actually grow it into something substantial. So there's an entirely new version of this that I don't know if you've even seen or gone through. And what it sounds like here is it sounds like you've gone through an old version that doesn't actually work. And it wasn't me that sold it to you. Someone else did. And I can't do anything about that. But I do appreciate you coming to me and letting me help you out as much as I possibly can. I don't want you to be discouraged in the sense of I don't want you to give up, because I'm living proof. I am an example of being able to be self-sustaining from home, but it's not from this system. But the new version that I talked about, where you do a small amount of work and make a small amount of money and use profit clicking to actually turn it into something substantial, that does actually work. Let me give you an example of this. I put, I would say 4 to 5 months ago, I can't even remember exactly how many months ago, maybe even 3. I put $70 in my profit clicking account. And with profit clicking, all you do is get in there and click a button 3 times a day. Click, 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 you're done. Click, 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 you're done. So you click a button 3 times a day and it makes that money grow. It's a traffic exchange program. And I put that $70 in 2 or 3 months ago. And now I've got over, I think $600 in the account. It's just grown from $70 to $600 in 3 months, 4 months, whatever it's been. And I'm on schedule. If I keep it in there and keep doing the clicking, I'll probably have a couple, I could get up to $5,000 or $10,000 in there just from doing my clicks. And so really, I would like you to kind of wrap your head around the new version. And if you have questions about the profit clicking, let me know. So you can either reply back to the ticket, or you can give me a call at 678-478-1141, and I'll kind of clue you in on that. But realistically, the way you need to look at this is, I'm going to do a small amount of work. I'm not planning on this big Craigslist campaign. I'm just going to put up a few ads, and I'm going to take whatever money that I'm going to make off of it and put it into the profit clicking. And then learn something else. Let me teach you something else. There's a lot of different ways that I'm producing income for myself that I can share with you. And you can do more than one thing. You see, if you just spend a small amount of time doing this, you have a lot of time left over in the day, right? If you sit down on a full-time basis and just go at it, you're working in vain. Your ads are going to get flagged. You're putting in a lot of work. You're not going to get the results because your ads are going to be ghosted and flagged. And so, get this rolling. Get your profit clicking account set up. Do a small amount. Just keep a small, one ad every 4 or 5 days, or one or two ads every 3 or 4 days. And if your ads get flagged down, then don't worry about it. 2, 3, 4 days later, post another ad. Just keep a small trickle out there. And what will happen is people will bite. It won't be a lot of bites, but they will bite. And then you take that little bit amount of money that you make and put it in your profit clicking account. And I can help you get that set up. Now, and then the rest of the time, we can get you, if you have more time on your hands and you want to be, hey, Jason, I want to fill up my time with more stuff that I can do, then connect with me and I can help you get some other things going in addition to that, okay? Because I've got that profit clicking thing going for myself, but I click, and I have the rest of the day to do all sorts of other stuff. So let me see if there's some specific questions you wanted addressed here. As far as the time of day goes, it doesn't matter, especially if you just do 1 or 2 ads. It doesn't matter what time of the day you do it. The reason that's on there is because the original sales page, okay, years ago when I purchased this, I made a lot of changes to the back side. Once someone made a purchase, I made a whole lot of changes and made things better instructions, better information, better video tutorials. I've made a lot of edits to it to make it a better product, to actually make it a product, period. And I did not make any changes, or very few changes, to the sales page, the page people saw before they made the purchase. And the reason that I didn't make the changes was because it sold me. I saw that, and I pulled out my wallet and I paid for it. And so I know through my own personal experience that sales page works. And I actually did do some experimenting. I remade that a couple different times, tried a couple different pages, made it more realistic. But when I made the changes, the results dropped. So the page is left as is just because it works. It gets people converted. Let's see here. As far as after you receive $200, you will make $100 every hour. After that, up to 5 hours per day. That doesn't actually even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. And that was on there when I purchased it. It's misleading. It is. It's a lie. And so, that's why I don't actually put that stuff out there. Someone else has done that to you. So you can absolutely remove that and get back to me and let me know if you've been able to log into the Going Live training. Because in the Going Live training, I've got little tutorials there that show you how to download the template onto your own website so you can edit that stuff out. Basically what you do is you get the same software that the website was built in, Webpage Maker. You get it installed on your computer, and then you download the template, and then it's just a matter of double-clicking the letters, making the changes. And I've got the video tutorials that show you how to connect the Webpage Maker to your hosting account. All that's in there. Let me know if you have access to that. If you don't, look, I'll get you access to it so you can get in there and make those changes. So any of those typos and edits, I don't know about the HostGator with you going through there and doing it that way. But once we get the template on your computer in Webpage Maker, I can actually help you with that because I'm very good with Webpage Maker. Let's see if there was anything else. Yeah, I think that covers it. I hope it did. If I didn't touch on all the questions you needed, just reply back. Let me know. Keep your head up. Keep moving forward. I'm looking forward to doing some business with you and making some money with you. I know you mentioned here that your cell phone is covered for I guess someone pays for your cell phone. But I spend almost all of my energy in promoting the cell phone industry because there's a very small percentage of the world who is into the business opportunity type stuff, and this little system here is straight up business op. But almost all of the population has cell phones. So by being in by getting involved in the cell phone industry, your customers are everywhere, or your potential customers. Everyone has a cell phone, and people are already used to paying for it. It's something that they already pay for. It's a bill that they plan to continue to pay for the rest of their lives. So I'd love to have you on board there. Really, if you want to really cultivate a business with me and really build something substantial for yourself, I can help you get this set up on a small, realistic expectations type of style, this little information product. But if you really want to cultivate a serious business with me, connect with me about the cell phone industry, because that's where I'm going, and that's where that's what's going to really change my life in a much more substantial way. So thank you, Dennis, for taking the time to submit this ticket to me. You've got my cell number, 678-478-1141. Pick up the phone, give me a call. Let me know what you need. Let's make this happen together. Later, buddy.